What's up, guys? TastyLife here, your favorite RuneScape YouTuber who is bald but has not faked cancer. And I have something really important to talk about, okay? I've noticed something recently, and it has made me sick to my stomach, okay? People in RuneScape have been having fun. And as the world's best and most humble elitist, I cannot let this stand. I might be the only person in the world who plays RuneScape correctly, and I hate it. So strap in for my top tips on how to hate RuneScape. Now, number one, this is just an absolute shoo-in, okay? Play an Iron Man, right? It's more rewarding. Okay. So is making RuneScape videos out of pure passion instead of paying your bills, but you don't see me turning down Raid Shadow Legends, which reminds me, thank you to Raid! Nah, I'm kidding. Joking with you guys. All right, at least for now. Give it 30 seconds though. It is coming. People think that they want to play an Iron Man, and while what they really want is genuine human connection, the feeling of fulfillment that they're chasing can be achieved in much better ways, right? First, we tried inventing Bronze Man, which is, it's basically Iron Man, okay, except you don't have to do any of the super tedious parts that all those Iron Men claim to love, right? You're not farming, you're not fishing, you're not getting secondaries or whatever. So at that point, you have to ask, what exactly are you doing? And they're all like, oh, I'm hunting gear. So you're bossing? You discovered bossing? Dude, that's fucking sick. Okay, we're really blazing trails here. That's insane. Sorry, Nine Rain. A much better option is to just straight up play a main, okay? The benefits of this include only doing Theater of Blood, not being an unbearable prick, and you have the option to sell your GP when you want to buy Wendy's for lunch. Now, number two is playing. Thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. Now, HelloFresh is a premium meal kit company that delivers fresh and pre-portioned ingredients straight to your door. I've used HelloFresh many times, not only with my own money, but as well as previous sponsors, and I am always blown away by how good it actually is. I mean, I'm not much of a chef, right? But I kind of feel like one when I use the meal kits. Also, a huge benefit is just the sheer variety of meals they have to choose from, so you never get bored. They've got meat, they've got vegetarian, they've got everything you could possibly want. I save pretty much all my meal cards as well, especially if I love the meal that they send me, so that's always really cool to have. Last but not least, it's cheaper than grocery shopping and 25% cheaper than eating out. What is not to love? So use my link or go to HelloFresh.com and use code POGTASTYJUNE16 for 16 free meals plus first box ships free. Once you click, my description will live update the count up the purchases. Yeah, see? Yeah, I told you it was coming. Okay. I'm honest, which means that you have to like this video and subscribe and give me your Twitch on Prime, or and give me your Prime sub on twitch.tv/TastyLife. Now, number two is playing inefficiently, okay? We have so many great, efficient speedrunners to look up to, okay? We've got Soup speedrunning his Quest Cape, JCW and Hebox are speedrunning Max, a Cold One speedrunning GM, Coxie is speedrunning his herb cleaning. Sorry, all pets. That's because efficiency is sexy. Are you telling me that you would rather crack open an ice cold beer, put on your favorite TV show, and barely pay attention to RuneScape while you mine Amethyst? You don't have what it takes. If you are not risking carpal tunnel in the granite mines, okay, then you have weak bones and tiny wrists, and women find this repulsive. Not that you talk to any. Also, to be clear, this footage is fake. I did this for 5 seconds and I looped it. I'm not even gonna do this shit for the bit. Imagine this, okay? Instead of spending 150 hours having a good time, you can suffer immensely for 100 hours, right? And then spend the other 50 on anything that you want, which ideally is more RuneScape. So make sure that you play with pure efficiency in mind. Now, the third, this is one of my personal favorites. You really should make sure that you take things who is this guy bothering me? Hold up. Thank God. You should really make sure that you take things personally, okay? When someone at the GE begins talking about something deeply political or spiritual or moral issues, this is your cue to step in, all right? Especially if their opinion is different. Now, the good thing about GE arguments is that the other person is literally just pixels on the screen representing abstract ideas. They're not even real. You don't even have to acknowledge them as people with feelings and thoughts and lives as complex as your own or mine. Or no, mine. You're not real. You can just bully them and externalize your own insecurities instead of dealing with them in a healthy and productive manner. Everybody wins. Another great example, okay? Say someone crashes you at sand crabs. Scrap your plans for the day, buddy. We're gonna spend the next 12 hours ruining this guy's life. Get your clan together, right? Grab your cannons. Follow this guy around to every world that he tries to hop to. Follow him in game for the next week. Taunt him every time you see him. Send him a picture of the outside of his house. That one is a joke, to be clear. Please don't do that. I'm not even sure if I can put that one in the video. The point is, it's not about the XP, okay? You could probably hop to another world and keep your grind up in about 30 seconds flat, but that's not really why you play RuneScape, is it? All right? The only reason I play anything is to win or to get angry, and this achieves both of those goals. Game on. Now, the next tip is maybe the most important, in my opinion. If you wake up and you're just feeling burned out, you don't want to log in. That's when you log in, you little piss baby. Force yourself to grind out a 12-hour day, right? Because let's face it, what else are you gonna be doing, right? You gonna do your homework, buddy? You're gonna go outside? You're gonna go to the gym, okay? You're gonna learn a new language? You're gonna spend time with your loved ones? You're gonna check out a new bar or a new restaurant? You're gonna go to therapy? You're gonna do the chores you're putting off? You're gonna cook food instead of getting DoorDash the 5th time this week? You're gonna listen to a podcast? You're gonna clean your house? You're gonna make a nice cup of coffee? You're gonna engage in otherwise fulfilling human experiences? I don't think so, buddy. Absolutely not. You should be rotting in your room like a good RuneScape player. Now, if you are above 2,200 total, you're probably ahead of the curve here. You probably have a meticulously crafted box, right? Your comfort zone within which your entire existence takes place. It is absolutely imperative that you do not leave this box for any reason whatsoever. Those friends or family members, right? Okay, that claim that they are worried about you, right? They're not even real. Those are paranoid delusions. You have schizophrenia.
They're in your walls, 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 they're in your walls.
Anyway, the feeling of burnout is typically just your body trying to trick you into playing less RuneScape and focusing on the exterior world, which is XP loss. And finally, something that I have been preaching since I started making content, okay? Make sure that you belittle other players for being worse at the game than you. Now let's go back and read that carefully, okay? You don't have to be better. You just have to say that you're better. Now go on the offensive. Blame others for your mistakes immediately. Don't even give them a chance to, what the f is that? I hate bugs. They need to stay outside. Anyway, if they try to say anything to you, just continually shout over them with slurs and derogatory language. If you master this, you are gonna fit right into a PVM clan. Anyway, I have several videos detailing on how to be a perfect elitist. Check them out when you get the chance. Hopefully you learn a thing or two. Now, thank you for indulging me in my top tips on how to hate RuneScape. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment saying something, dude. I don't know. Just it's good for the algorithm, I guess. And check out my podcast, Based After Dark, I do with some of my streaming friends. We are releasing season 2 very soon. It's going to be a big switch up. It's going to be fun. I will link in the description. Thank you. Stay tasty.
Woo. Don't even think for a second. Nigga, you might need a moment. You were only given one shot like a buzzer beater, but you stoned it. Brick house, brick house. Brick house, brick house. 11 bricks at the studio. Here's a brick on the house. Here's a brick on the house. Yeah, you know they're coming quick. Just like SWAT in the drug bust, but I'm slick, bitch, call me Rick. You never knew that your girl called just to come through for the date. She come through and suck dick until the date turned to break. Then she rub it on the clit, stuck it in and barely fit. Said she gonna ride slow and still made it come quick. Like it was urgent, in the cut like I'm a surgeon. Pussy so tight like a virgin, riding my dick and she swerving.